Member SIPC.
Footer Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat sailors.
Hi, my name is Kieran. My number is 25. This year is 7 years. Very cool and having fun in life. I'm involved with coaching the band. My member is probably the students in the year, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
Visit Steamboat Resorts. Ask for the locals connection.
They are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom fit mouth guard made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective, comfortable, easy to clean, and also cheap to the yard. Call Steamboat Dental Center today and receive half off the custom mouth guard. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Go Sailors!
It's time for the
I'm a senior in high school. I'm number 20, and my position is right wing, center, or left wing, or wherever it puts me. I've played hockey since I was 4 years old. I like sports. I like hockey. Hockey's the best sport. I don't really know where I'd like to go to college, but next year I'm planning on doing a gap year and hopefully.
Between your Steamboat sailors.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are here from the Howie Dome here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Your Sailors team just about set for the opening puck drop against Standley Lake Gators. It should be a great matchup here. The River 105, KCOQ. Obviously, other station. There is a tab on, I've heard at least, so you can tune in on steamboatradio.com and just listening on the home link that correlated with the river. I think that we've got Tracy on the line, so shout out to Tracy Columba. Hopefully we got red numbers, black trim, and they're going to skate right to left on the radio dial here in the first period of play as the Gators come in with their green uniforms and some white and blue and silver trim. Should be a good match here this evening as the Gators sit and throw the side from the far but breakaway pass there almost finds he gathers it up and inside out move. Good defensive play there, and the puck ends up in the net as Phil Crespin was the last guy back, and he ends up making the esque play that didn't start. So inside but possessed immediately. Puck rimmed around to the near side. Did from behind, and out comes Standley Lake. 2-on-1 developing. Man down the slot. Great back check, though, from Kelly. And here is Kelly coming up himself now with a full head of steam. He's round one man into the far side corner, and he'll peel up now. At far half wall, rips a shot on goal. That's going to be stopped. The skater. Here, a big check at the other end now. Steamboat going to cut. Borgarding the charge, and Borgarding gets around with the defender, stops, and has to wait as he was the only man there, and a chance. Big rebound at the goal line. Borgarding picks it up. He's going to try to over Lake. Good hold at the line. Sullivan comes free to go to a gate from the Gators goaltender. as it's going to be worked around to the far side, trying to find its way out. That's Witzke who's in goal here today for Standley Lake. There. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and homeowner's friend. Off the base, it's one Lake. Take a point. Got in there to check a point off the puck, but no penalty. And off of the next play, puck ends up in the netting. So the face off. The point is flanked by Kelly and McNamara here in the early goings. Beckett and Borgerding on the back end. The point on this off is going to try back to it. One instead by Standley Lake. Work to the new side though. Pinches in for Luke. He's holding down himself in behind the net. Sent one out front. Couldn't find Matt. And eventually the other side. Done out very the same. Takes over the side. Borgerding off. Sends it up to LaPointe. LaPointe now trying to split the D. He's in all alone. He's going to be poke checked at the last minute there. Good out from LaPointe. Good shot. Here's her at the other end. Borgerding is going to be pursued and dispossessed of the puck by two different Gators players, but he follows it nicely, and we'll just outlet now to Kelly. Hey, Kelly comes free with the puck, but he missed the net, and it looks as though the whip blows and offside is called. Somehow still has the puck as the offsides is going to bring this face-off back to the neutral zone just in front of Standley Lake bench. 13:22 left here for straight play. Will occur. I want to thank Steve and Dentistry Line for you. Talk with was looking to get Curtis Malpe. Malpe picks up a head of barrel over one defender and gets this puck in deep to the offensive end. But eventually taken by Standley Lake, worked up off the far side. And it'll hit off of the Gators. Attempt. Curtis Malpe runs the man over. And the puck is working in the far side corner. David Thiel with the initial shot, and it comes right back out front. Ripley tucks it home from a bad angle. 11:49 left here in the first period of play, and a 1-0 lead now for the Sailors. The good guys taking the lead with that one. Face off, big circle, and it looks as though Sullivan, Field, Ripley stay out there. Fresh troops off the bench for the back end. It looks to be Kempers and Yonka. Off the draw, one by Standley Lake. They're going to get it into the Steamboat end. Kempers possesses, goes behind his own goal. Coming near side. Finds developing here for your Sailors. Sullivan going to pick the loose puck from himself. He's slot there well, and it looks as though we've got our first penalty coming here on the evening. Down there, but it is 2 minutes holding call. Looks as though that's Howell who's going to sit for two, and so after we've no, we don't. Sullivan thought he had a penalty. He did. So he vacates the box. So it is a power play. With confusion there, but nothing that we couldn't handle. LaPointe with Kelly and McNamara. Borgerding and Colombo. That's your 5 on the ice for this first unit of power play. And it's going to be Borgerding walking Kelly near side. Rips a shot a little high. Almost caught McNamara in the dome piece there, but ends up going just over the goal and missing the face of Mac. Sent down the length of the sheet by the Standley Lakes. First one's in pursuit. So Steve lackadaisical getting back to their own end. Eventually they do take this one up ice though, and here's Borgerding. He's going to send it over to the near side, just about the top of the circle. Kelly up to Borgerding, back to Kelly on a one-touch pass, and Kelly has it again and goes back toward the line. To Kelly once more. Kelly's weighing his way out the line. David LaPointe with a pretty looking feed there from Borgerding. and the power play connects. It didn't take long, just 48 seconds, and they're able to score. It's 2-0 Steamboat with 10:32 to go here in the first period of play. So great start for your Sailors here in the first. Wall after that goal. Get on the back end. Do want to thank Mountain View Car Wash helping the Sailors clean the competition. McDonald's on half. A body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. Here is Standley Lake trying to pick something up. Big check there from back at his own blue line as he just and sent him to the ice. But the cap once more. Then Kenyon picks his pocket, and Dakota Kenyon's up ice. Makes a move to his backhand. Tries to send one to the slot. He's going to be rubbed off the puck, and Beckett steps in, loses it, and here comes Standley Lake, a potential 2-on-1 developing. And the Gators send it to the back. Eventually, the next whistle here. Right for the box, so I apologize. It's going to be in and out, it seems like. We've tried both lines here from Howelsen, and neither work. Here's Colombo. He slips almost. Goes wide to the near side corner. He pursues himself. Fired up the wall once more by Standley Lake. Gators come out with it, almost a 3-on-1, but Kempers steps up and makes a good play. Gets a little bit of help, and the high-rising shot from Curtis Maltby is blocked off by Witzke, and it'll be taken back by the Gators. They come back the other way with speed. It's going to be sent towards the goal. Almost handcuffs himself, and it's going to be worked eventually to a Steamboat player, but in the meantime, we have a penalty, and just like that, Sailors able to score on their power play. Now they are forced to try and kill one off here from the Howie Dome. It looks as though Kemper's headed to the box. 2 minutes tripping the call. He'll go and field shame. Maybe get some fresh foil and come out. Knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. And UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you're feeling shorthanded, as the Sailors are. 8:50 left here. Fired over far side, Standley Lake. Right in the logo. The goaltender to take their shots. Some issues. The score. The officials going to have a discussion with the off-ice officials, and we'll hopefully square things away. 8:42 at Reed. First period action. 1 there, of course, was quick duration of the penalty. One for 5 seconds or so. Scott Glenn now fully inside the there we're call Chris Bucket at 879-1851 for all your needs. Jones making some investing. Member SIPC. Also Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If your friends come to town, give them a call at 879-8000. Again, confusion here from the score table. And now all of them are saying 141 remaining. I'm not sure that 19 seconds take off, but the drop. It comes to the. It's up wall by Ripley. And on a second effort, he gets it to go. And back into the Stanley Lake end. We are having some issues. They're on 1.5 the river tonight, so they can go the high slot drop and hit off from some bodies and goes to we gathered up boys and green. He was able to get down the length of the sheet. Witzke has to play this one as Burnson pursues. He was in there and just missed. Had a chance of the puck there. Couldn't quite come up with it. Once more coming up away. Half a minute left in the first period of play. In the penalty. 7.5 left in the period. 2-0 lead for Steamboat. It's going to be taken by Stanley Lake, though, and almost pickpocketed by David Lapointe. Comes back now to Sean. He went in on frame. Witzke steers in the far side corner. And Gators. Dylan is going to make this one himself. That's team across the offensive blue for Stanley Lake. Tried to shoot, couldn't. Second and third effort gets blocked down. Ridley, though, keeps it in at the blue line for a moment. And now it's going to be sent down the near side half wall. And eventually work to the high slot, taken by Curtis Malpe. He sends one up ice, and Lapointe is in pursuit. No icing here as it hit off of a defender first, and then he tried to send it out front. Malpe follows up, though, to the far side corner with this one. Sends it low on the cycle, finds Colombo. Colombo tried to go back to Malpe. Ends up on his backhand. Huge save from Witzke as he went into the splits. Stops on the dime, pulls up in the far side half wall. Eventually, though, loses the puck, and it's going to be pushed to the blue line. Kept in there by Borgening for a moment, and then on the second effort, the Stanley Lake get it out. Beck will get it right back for Steamboat. We have played this one. Sent around by his defenseman to the near side. Beckett pinches in, but the puck comes free all the way to Borgening. Beckett. Man thrown to the wall by Curtis Malpe. Puck, though, in on for Lake. Kept in there. Good hands from Captain Nathaniel Benton. And the puck inside. Benton pinches in from the blue line. Tries to make a move around a defender and loses the puck in the process. Going to be taken now by chased down by Benton. Checks him off back. There, but not in and slow sequence there. Eventually whistled down on offsides. 5:08 left. 2-0 lead for Steamboat. Still first period play. Looks like Sullivan's flanked by Thiel and Ripley. They got things started with the Ripley goal. And, of course, Lapointe on the power play moments later. Gators, they're going to try and get it on the first effort and eventually needs a little bit of help. It's worked to the near side. Thiel pinching in from his position with the blue line normally. Here's in the far again. Now Stanley Lake tries to come back out. We'll send one that goes the length of the sheet, turns into an icing. With 4.5 minutes left here in the first. It's too late for your Steamboat. They'll have this face-off in the offensive end to the block. Left catch. Point out and Quinn Morton out for the defensive pairing, and of course Quinn Morton in one of his first games back since his injury. And we sent in by Stanley Lake. Ben is back there, has help from Morton, pushed up the far side wall. Kelly spins off a man, sends it to the soft spot on the ice, turns into a little bit of a neutral zone play. And then Kelly steps right in. Stanley Lake cheddar. That one coming on. Since the early goings, Kelly has been all over it during his shifts on the ice. But for the most part, again, it's been a great game, and they've been able to roll the lines. Here's a chance. Dakota Kenyon had the opportunity for who were playing with Burnson on this shift. Sideboards, though. Quinn Morton has three. He'll go the forecheck of one man. Then he loops for a second. Comes free, and here's Burnson. He's going to skate up past his own blue line, tried to feed Kenyon, and bodies collide here in a little bit of a scrum, and Dakota Kenyon eventually into the in the zone. Then Walsh picks up on the ice, and out comes Ridley the other way, and he's going to be into the zone before he get back up ice. And then Shika is into the zone by Zach Walsh, and so an off against your Steamboat Sailors. 3:09 left in the first period of play, and a 3-0 game here from the Howie Dome. Puck is down. Colby will chase it to the near side, chips it in. Colombo worked up the near side wall, and the puck comes free, but the Gators take it. Nice active stick from Beckett. Didn't allow for that stretch pass from Stanley Lake. And then another miscommunication there between the boys in green. It turns into an icing. That'll come back 170 feet for this face-off. 48 left now here in Stanza. Want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. The Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley member FDIC, and Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice. And back for a chance as the shot. And late got there. The man couldn't get a shot off. Sailors, good job. Just kind of getting deep in pursuit on the forecheck. Ripley's in there as well. Taken, though, by Stanley Lake. It's going to be worked out. And this is one cap for the Gators. Nathaniel Benton, he's been one of the bright spots here for the boys in green. 94 seconds left and ticking down this first period of play. Taken by Kempers. He goes to his ice. Sullivan took it out of the midair. Right. And he's going to try and hit point. He looked into the zone, makes a move, goes backhand again, just as he was going to shoot it. As David LaPointe set himself a tuck here. You can recall he had prime chance. He's going to lose puck to the blue line. Fires down. McNamara sends it to the high slot again. He's got Kempers, but he couldn't quite get that one to his forehand and get a shot off before we find the horn. One period's in the books here from the Howie Dome. 3-0 slow.
Listening to the River KC. Steamboat Dental Center. Edward Jones. On Steamboat Radio. The complete Steamboat.
And see all that we have for you. Steamboat Ace. All your home needs place.
Terry. And this is Phil from the Auto Salon.
With your auto collision repair, we make it easy.
And to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-18. At 94.1.
My favorite was my goals for this season are to state and lead the team in goals really far.
a senior and I'm proud to say
You just the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
The Team Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to supporting sailors for their basic wash or full detail. We know that to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the sailors are focusing on cleaning up the season, we'll be focusing on your vehicle. Full washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Mountain View Car Wash. Penalty for having a dirt car.
This is Skip Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat. Alpine Lumber, Colorado Company, and is good at being supply materials and related services for building and home for building materials. Support Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Road, Greens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated. Choice, homeowners friendly.
Fans, PG Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown hockey team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors Hockey on KTYV Sports FM 98. Of our Yampa Valley Bank banking. Enjoy the game.
I'm Griffin Malta. I'm a sheriff. Hopefully, never know. Continue myself. Hopefully, have a nice job and a nice lady with me. Outside as well, not for sports. My favorite subject in school is physics because my days on the beach. Yeah, I was surfing a lot and just getting pounded and barreled. Goals for the season are to the team, have as many as successful and be happy with whatever I'm doing. What I'll remember most about Sailor is the bond you have between everyone else on the team. Griffin Maltby, a sophomore, and I'm proud to be a Sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spot
because I have all that free time to express what I like to do and what I like. My favorite movie probably has to be Lonesome. It's was a team trip because we jumped off and like German are get over 10 this year. It's probably all the locker room and hanging out with the boys and what it was like at home. I'm Tanner, I'm a and I'm about to be a Sailor.
You just heard the Sailor Spot. Fox Sports 98.
Steamboat Resorts proud sponsor. Do you your place like here to help? Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 100 properties around the base area. Call and ask for the 879 SteamboatResorts.com.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight.
I'm Mayor, and I'm at the Steamboat High School. I'm a free play boy. I haven't played college after I wanted to go playing college. I would love to play hockey. Hopefully, 10 years, make millions, and just living life. Outside of school, I am also involved in sports and watching Netflix and hockey. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite movie is with a friend Ben, and I hung out with make it far, some playoffs, and have good friendships with the boys. My goals for life are to have a successful life and just have fun. What I'm and just the friendships. I'm affectionate.
You heard Taylor Spotlight on Force 98.9.
Injuries. ER visits each year. Teeth. They come easy and all this ER. Call Steamboat Center today.
My husband Brett and I are excited to the Yampa Valley. We are so fortunate to live in this amazing place and want to help you all that's good in your life. Brett and I are here to provide local advice and help customize an insurance plan that meets your needs. Alice Agency right across from a Hawkins boat or Google us at State Steamboat. We are a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailor.
COQC Springs.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. From home, your Steamboat Sailors own a 3-0 lead after the first 17 minutes. Here from Howelsen Ice Arena. Was things to come for Steamboat. Opening scoring up was Tanner Ripley with the goal, and the power play streak. Not a couple minutes later, and then Kelly later in the period ended up getting the third goal. That's where we sit here at the beginning of period number 2. Tritz is going to be waved on the ice for the Steamboat Sailors. They'll retake the surface and make their way over to the bench while Standley Lake awaits their time. One of those kind of awkward situations. You have the jizz on the far side of the sheet of ice crisscross in terms of where the players are dressing. So the dressing rooms are opposite. That's what I'm trying to say here. So now getting waved down. Could take too long to get back out here while Standley Lake was waiting. And so they to their bench. 3-0 score for the Sailors. Teams at 5-on-5 as we head into this second stanza. Here from the Howie. One thing, talks out of care. Take your car. Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley's only owned bank. Alpine Lumber. Employee-owned and operated contractor's choice and homeowner's friend. And Steamboat Dental Center. Designed for you. Visit Dr. Whitty and the team. Check them out online. Dental Center. Tom. Open things up here for your Steamboat Sailors. And he is set to David Thiel and Tanner Ripley on the other side. And home white uniforms. And they are live here on the radio dial in the second period play. 16:50 to go as the puck is down in a foot race here as it's a chance for Standley Lake, but the man pulls up and is to the high slot. He's knocked down. Gets under the stick as well, but eventually coming back take Steamboat as far out into the corner. Oh, now takes this far wall. Blue line eventually comes out neutral zone. Standley Lake takes over. Gators started off strong in the first period. Goals but really shifted the momentum. They have a couple players that seem capable of really getting some opportunities. And a big check here. And we'll see what this all is. Charging. That's against Matt Kempers. By the way, he's looking up the guys. If you hear me breathing heavily, sounding as though I'm very nervous here. First time ever game. 16:08 left here in the second period of play. 3-0 the score. As the Sailors own lead, but now this is what they have to be careful of, because remember in the pregame show, listening Brian and I talked about it. The one Achilles heel of the Sailors team is the amount of penalties they have taken this year. And this is the second only of the game, but they definitely have to be wary of. The first unit up front is going to be John Q and Tim Colombo. Bianca and to be Quinn Morton on the back end. We're to the blue line. Ridley shoots. Tritz to the near side corner. Picked up there by the Gators. There's a walk off the half wall. Shot blocked down by Morton. Rebound picked up and fired to the blue line. Ridley takes it there. Sends one down the sheet of ice. Cross-seam pass and a chance. Stopped by Tritz. Rebound is stopped as well and eventually held on. And then Tritz gets swinging and getting into the face of the Gators player. So, more words from the official. We'll see if there's any penalties dished out after that. But Peyton Tritz didn't like that, and then he skated away from the official. 15:40 left here in the second period. 3-0 Steamboat. 95 seconds of penalty kill time still on the clock. Beckett comes out with Borgening. Sullivan and LaPointe. Your new four for Steamboat. Faceoff's going to the glove side of Peyton Tritz. And some extra words from the official with both benches. Puck is down. Sullivan is going to take this one off the draw. And he's poke checked, but LaPointe follows up and eventually runs into a man. And now puck comes to the near side. At his own blind, it's Borg. Fires it back to Beckett, and he'll just send it on goal. Where it'll be played by Witzke. And Witzke will just give this one off. Steps into the lane of who was skating very near the crease. And now the breakout is unsuccessful here for Standley Lake. Borgening took a check, able to get that one in deep though for Steamboat. So only on check now. Kill here from your Steamboat Sailors so far. They haven't let Standley Lake establish too much in the offensive end. Gators. They're getting again, pinching in, and he's going to keep this in the offensive end for Steamboat. Right down. Pointed eventually far side. And three nice puck from a point. Works up the near side wall. Take and it's going to be a 2-1 ball. And then an extra hit. Beckett just took one hard. And now another delayed offsides here, and eventually we will get a whistle. There was quite the fan arousal there on the far side. They were all getting rowdy. I'm not sure what happened behind the play. I was also following because I'm assuming the official was. No extra penalties given out. 13 seconds left. In the penalty to Matt Kempers. 14 left in the period. Still 3-0 lead. You see, it was off draw. Clean win by Kent Colombo. And it'll be fired down by Quinn Morton. Set behind by Witzke. Fired to the far side of the sheet of ice. Colombo's the only man there. He's going to side Johnny. Skate the goal. The puck. Ice and Colombo in there forechecking as well. Took one up high. And the body's really starting to fly here as Ridley got the better of Colombo on that play. But it's taking my moment to the high slot. A chance shot. Blocked down before it got on goal. Nice job getting a single lane there from the defense Gators. Now it's going to be worked to the near side corner. Colombo lost his stick. Griffin Maltby pinched in from the blue line. Didn't get a hold of the puck initially, and then an outlet. Stanley, one developing here. And big he got right to left in a hurry and has some extra jawing as well after making that stop. Now it's Kamitsky in on the forecheck. Has a little help from Colombo. The man escapes. Up. Ice gets by a few more guys. Puck bounces off of him. It's into the offensive end for Standley Lake. Body's flying around here, and Griffin Maltby eventually comes up with it. Sends it up ice. Got some help there from Colombo as well. No icing on the play. Kamitsky on the forecheck once more. Into the near side corner. Puck, though, is picked up and wheeled out by Gators, and up they come. On the attack, once again, near side corner, flip by Tritz, and he will just toss that one to the 12:42 left in the second period. 3-0 lead for your Steamboat Sailors. On goals from Rippy points. Nate Kelly. Face up to the blocker side. It's going to be tailed point. Tried to win it forward. Got Beckett and eventually found McNamara. His pass up to LaPointe. He's going to get to him. LaPointe, a breakaway shot. It is a high riser that goes wide. He was looking at it. Eventually hit the glass right at the Zamboni doors. Mike Cochran, who was very nearly startled, but not quite because he's been here for years. He's used to that one. Chipped into the zone once more, and the Gators pursue and to the ice on the forecheck. Tries to pick this puck up, and eventually does so. Wheels out to the high slot. Nate Kelly now looking for his options, and eventually is going to be working into the near side corner. Pass out front. McNamara with a chance. Kelly comes back out front, rips one off the pipe. Rebound settled by LaPointe, and he sends one to the soft spot over to Beckett on the far side. One times it off of the boards, but it's going to be blocked in front. Now LaPointe with a chance. Witzke with a stop. Witzke does not have his stick here. And now Borgeting going to just keep this one in the zone. Fresh is Burnson. Set it up to the high slot. Kept in by Luke Borgeting. He overskated the puck, though, and a chance at the other Gators. Just runs his man over, however, and Steamboat takes it back. This is Colby Beck. And Beck drops the point, walks in, fires one. Witzke is able to stop that one and hang on. So some great action. More of a quick strike. Team seems to with some extended possession. Again, second play. Left and stands in. It's going to be Dakota Kane with Burson as well as Zach Walsh. Kemp and Maltby out there. Back and top way. The goal shot steer to the near side corner with the left pillow. With and the puck is fought in the knee corner, taken out by Kenyon. His backhander down in front and scooped up by Green. It'll be worked out by Stanley Lake into the offensive end here. Shot maybe going wide, stopped by Driddle for that one into the face-off circle. Just trying to help where he can. Face-off going to come to the gloves. Left hand treads. It's going to be taken by Ken here. Again, we're on KSOQ 1.5 the river. Sent low behind the goal. Fighting for it, there's Kempers. Came out eventually to Burn. He's going to try and work his way up ice. And it'll be followed up by Kempers as well. Men collide. It's still battle for it. Here taking the there is going to get a bottom, and Tritz is able to make stop. As a shot from Justice Aragon. He had probably the game so earlier in period number 1. He had received back on 2-on-1. He got through and he was all alone, but stuck their stick. Those chances that the Stanley Lake has had so far. Face off to the blocker side of Tritz. Once again, Sullivan's out there to take this one. It will result in at least momentary loss of possession and a chance out front. That one's not going to even get on goal. With the opportunity. The Gators at the blue line. Who's this? Comes Sullivan. He's got ripped 2-on-1. And Sullivan tried to defend that one and his way around the defender. He pass. Morton got up. Sullivan's fighting for it. And tried to send picked off, but Ripley with an interception of his own in the neutral zone. Tries to get as well. And he says, I've had enough of this one. Turns to the bench, goes for a change. Quinn Morton here just in front of the press box. Up on the funny how one worked out. And takes it down. Eventually the puck goes to the Steamboat end. Fired off the wall. Kept in at the blue line by Ben. Man loses a footing. Shot. Ben is blocked by Rip. or steal. And now off of a chance from coming out. Steamboat. This is all gets around the defender. Sullivan goes to that case. Scores. Sean Sullivan with a great effort, and I think it may have been caught up there. Effort is out wide and is able to tuck one back in. 9-6 here in the second period. Playing nothing game. Your Sailors on top. Still pass down 4-7. Brother safety. Face off is going to hit off bodies, but it was still on the 4-0 lead. Now Sullivan's on board, and he was jumping at the back because he's in a period and a half of play. Finally able to get one to go home. Off the drop. One by Steamboat, worked on the near side by Beckett. He's going to work it up the near side half wall. And the offensive end for Steamboat sending it wide on the dump. And it'll be taken now by Stanley Lake, worked over the far side. Gators will break out to the near end with a nice cross-sea pass. Vela will get this one in deep and pursue himself against Beckett. To throw a little body. And Beckett shrugged it off with relative ease. Comes out to the neutral zone. There's Vela again. He's going to turn. Colombo bodies him off. Vela got it deep, though. No icing on the play. Morgan chips near side. Back up to Morgan. Move to the end of the team there towards the blue. Eventually, that is intercepted. That was good. Beckett comes up, following up, loses again. And this one is 7:51 left here in period number 2. It's going to be worked offside by Steam just in front of the bench. So there will be a face-off at that in the neutral zone. So going back and on the back end for Steam. Puck put forward. Battle and actually it's possession in a penalty. McNamara. It was in there to give him a. So he will sit there to did not argue. He won and was caught as the official in the works on the other end of the ice. With he will have no rebound to speak of. Left side, Steamboat. Try. On him and eventually loses. Here's Stanley Lake at the other ice. Peppers will touch it up. I got it. Kelly one on it. Here's a point. Comes in. It's a nice move to the slot. Shoots. And he stopped. The rebound is picked up, and it looks as though we do have a call. Against so a little extra after what was initial called, so we're seeing 4:46 left here in second period. Seconds ticking off the clock in that play. Off the ensuing draw. One again by Steamboat. Comes to the near side. David Thiel chased this one down. He's going to just cycle to. So back to Thiel inside the corner. Work to the line. Maltby. And Griffin Maltby goes back to Thiel, makes a move, gives it off to Sullivan. Sullivan spins out wide. And that will end up going all out into the neutral zone on the rebound there. In case you're wondering, Mike Cochran again did not flinch on that one. Now, hard look shot by Kempers is going to be stopped by Witzke. The rebound sent out and on the steal. Got back to Kempers, up to the blue line, under the stick of Griffin Maltby. And a quick little change, at least one of the Gators. Squad members. Worked up by Kempers again. Thiel. Dances around one check. Chips one high, wide, and as Griffin Maltby tried to keep it in, but could not. And there's Kempers. Little backhand pass. Finds Colombo. 3-on-2 here. Steamboat is going to be led. Colombo shot is going up high, but Witz makes a save. And Steamboat now has a deviated power play. Unaware of that is the Gator squad, though. They work it into their own offensive end. Chance from behind the goal. Here's looked at the blue line. Opportunity off of the pads. Here's Colombo. He blocked it. He's on a breakaway. Cameron Colombo's in on his forehand. Back to the backhand to the forehand. His shot is somehow stopped by Witzke. May have got some help from the post as well. Unbelievable save on a great chance. And a good move from Cameron Colombo. 5:03 left here in the period. 18 seconds left and advantage for your Sailors. It's going to be Curtis Maltby with Cameron Colombo and Johnny Q. Quinn Morton and John Yonka out there for this last little bit. Yonka, one man shoots it low. Witzke with the save left pillow, and it's cleared out by Standley Lake in the neutral zone. There, fires it up to Curtis Maltby. One in. There's John, and that will Standley Lake is back to full strength. Great forecheck though from John Q. Picks this one up, sent it looking for Colombo. Got it for his stick though. The Gators are the other way. A little race for the puck. Picked up by Standley Lake, and a chance from the high slot. And taken down. No call on that one, but a goal! Not sure how that one ended up going in. I'm not 100% sure. Have been taken down in the process. Maybe tried to send it. And could have hit off of could possibly hit off of a defender. That's what they're saying. Phil Kresk with the goal. We've got 4:26 left in the second period. 4-1 score. Steamboat is on top still, but it's Standley Lake who with the latest goal. Here comes Colby Beckett now. And the offensive end, he's got LaPointe. Fine. LaPointe shoots. And then goes hard over the stick there. Worked by Standley Lake up the near side on the breakout attempt. And eventually it's going to be dumped in off the stick. In his own end, this is going to be Borgening. Look for the long pass. He's got it to Borgening. What a feed. There's LaPointe. Rips a shot. I think that went straight at it behind. And this face-off will be no. The officials did indeed hit off the shoulder. Reminder. Be a face-off inside. That again. More fun than you and she will have. Now we don't. You live here in the area. Come on down. Listen to 224 to score. The Sailors are on top. He's going to lose the puck. Picked up by Rinley, and it'll be picked up the wall race here. Kenny is going to at least get a stick on that one with guys to stop it. He clears up the near side. There's Clyde behind the play. One of the Gators. Shot. Big save from Tritz. And a little bit of extra push there. Is going to be penalty. Colby Beckett headed to the penalty box here, I believe. I think all no question. We'll go 2 minutes cross-checking. And so all of a sudden, with the 4 and the Gators have scored. The Sailors get the fourth penalty, third period. 4 lead for snap off Green. A slap shot from Benton goes just one. Everybody comes out to he's all and hits the cross in. Benton with a power. He pushed it down early and roofed it upstairs and scored it 2 just like that. Only 16 seconds off clock there. A 4-game now. More of a exciting last little stretch for both teams. 2:54 left here in the second period of play. 4-2 game. The Sailors trying to get an inch to how that went in, as they did not think that it did. Slim's going to be flanked by Ring. And Kempers with Griffin on the back end. Face off won by the Gators. They are going to get this one in deep and pursue. Puck comes free. Standley Lake once again in Steamboat end. Able to take this for a moment, really. We're trying to check his man off the puck eventually. Gators have it once again. Shot comes in on goal. Stopped by Trish. Rebounds tucked home and took free. What a sequence of events here. Still now. Just one down. It looks as though that's Jeremy Grove who gets the goal on rebound. That was just sitting there right in the crease. And Grove able to wide open 6x4 shoot. Compared to the game. Face off at Rice. Back out there. And Morganing on the back. And Steamboat has to try and reignite here, as it's been all Gators. They've scored half. Gators have end all momentum and steady. Puck in to forehand, rips a shot, big save. Rebound picked up. So goal mouth there. Point on his backhand, on frame, blocked up by a number of 30s. Now Morgan takes his own line. The shot over to the far side. We'll call it a pass. LaPointe off the wall. He's going to check low. McNamara in on the forecheck, throws his man to the far side corner wall, and now a 2-on-1 again for Standley Lake. Opportunity for the Gators. A chance to the pass, though, is blocked as Morgan slides defensive play from the captain. Point. Buffs is behind the goal. Position near side. And it's worked up. And the pass the other way. The Gators except for a moment. Back and D to D. And that will go for an ice across the goal line. We'll come back to Standley Lake end, but what a game here. Howie Dome. 4-3. Steamboat 2 goals in the about 30. That minute here tonight. They saw the side of with the club. He's out there with Curtis Maltby and Johnny Q. Kaminsky off the draw. It's fought for still. Eventually worked low to Kaminsky. Kaminsky tries to get it out front. Off of a man, almost carry him in. Able to read that post just in time. Just a minute left here in this one. Oh. Gators at a 1-0. Hustle though from the Sailors out front. Chance shot. Hit off the bodies and didn't get on goal. No. Which is up. Long for Campbell. Most top into the 7.5 seconds left. Period action. This exciting last few minutes. That lead. From the blue line on the ensuing draw. Stayed inside. Gave them to take Lake one out. Long stretch pass. Man works it wide. Far side. The puck takes himself off, and Nick Kelly's going to come out for the Steelers. Chips it up to LaPointe. LaPointe's in. A wide. Rolling puck. Now going to be taken by the Gators. They can't clear the zone though. Clock. There and we and second fourth right here on KCOQ 100.5 the river tonight. On our we have the concluded game 98.9 Sports on FM. We'll be back after this interview.
You're listening to Steamboat on KCOQ Steamboat.
And this is Phil. Auto Salon. With your auto, we make it easy. Bring me any
Auto Salon. Collision Center. Industry and technology. We're gone green with Enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon.
Auto Salon.
And my fourth year on the team, playing hockey. Either in college, but probably I might at first and then go into college, but definitely going to college and enjoying a life of relaxing. And outside of school, I also am involved in hot tub cleaning, so I drive around and clean hot tubs with my buddy.
At the highway drive. Mount won't get a penalty.
At YVM, you deserve available 4 hours a day. So to get you.
I don't think I'll be playing in college. I probably won't get a scholarship. In 10 years, I see myself with animals, myself with nice family. Cool. Too much to my favorite. Probably is job because it's my favorite.
Just past 10 to 10 was road open. Support Steamboat Station.
100,000. Your time and your mouth.
Block team. I just say Steamboat 6 as you well may know, generally or lost, as the case may be, and hopefully Steamboat can kind of reclaim some of that fire they had early on in this game, and really kind of half Steamboat point, and then this about 2 and late also reading the there front the zebra just last Mountain. The play. Sailors again in white here to start things off, and it looks as though they've kind of lit up that front line. It's going to Nate Kelly, David LaPointe, and Sean Sullivan. So they're getting some on one line. We're though in a race here. Great work from Borgening, initially bodying the man off, and Buck is behind Cole. Kobe back overskated it, and then it was lost there by Gators. And here comes LaPointe. He's got Kelly down the slot, gets it to him, huge! No, it goes in, and Nate Kelly with a second goal of the game. And it comes just 37 seconds into the third period. I can't believe it. Initial touch. If you're not, goaltender is not very large. And I thought about it. Side bumped off the puck, gets it back, comes on the goal line, sends it back door, and another one. Unbelievable start to the period. Kaminsky on the back door. 12 more seconds, and Steamboat with a pair of quick goals. The first 9 seconds, 2 goals for pass. Blue comes, it's blocked on goal, sent up to in, and a shot comes looking for a tip and not get it, and now it's for the far side. He's just a mess today. He gets it back. Benton works up ice now, walks across the blue line, rips a shot, blocked it aside to the far corner. Burnson takes it there for Steamboat. Stops behind his own goal, looks and finds his man up ice. It's Ripley. Tried a little one-touch play, but Benton intercepts, rips it back behind the goal. Moves here, a backhand, just one rebound at and fires, stop by Whiskey. Rebound comes to Griffin again, but it becomes dislodged by Tanner Ripley. Zone and in front of the press box, indeed will. That of Point and Kelly, like he was bring his left arm. Goal from him. Looking for the hat trick. Shot on goal is stopped. Kelly already has 2 of Steamboat's 6. 13:23 left. Worked up now to get him. Now 6-3 score, and that's exactly what happened. Or see you later. Here to take the final. And it's off by Benton. And almost a fresh souvenir here. The stands couldn't now. It's steered to the far side by Tritz. Worked to the blue line. Benton's there. Ends up hitting off players and going into the Steamboat bench there. 10:23 left here. Third and final period of play. Colombo, Maltby, and John are out with Young and Morton. He's going to get some help up the wall with Morton right in the vicinity, but it turns into Stanley Lake possession once again. They send it low. Taken back by Steamboat again, not able to clear. Comes down in almost an attempt. The door frame was a Stanley Lake Gator. Tritz gets a little bit of help from his defenseman. Now delayed offsides, washed out as the Gators touch up, and it's going to be Morton. Takes this, tries to send one to Maltby. He picks up, is down right now. Some work there with Ricky. I'm pleased to say that 7 foot. All right.
many hats.
Yes, there were a lot of hats.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, okay. Over there in the old keeper and here in the third period of play. As is usual and expected, Peyton Tritz has had some words with the other team. I know. But indeed has been the case. Witzke, who's not going to any of my clothing in terms of his size, has actually played pretty well. It's a deceptive score, and it's always kind of hard to... I have a soft spot for... It's not quite a 7-3 game, and he's played really well, but for the most part, outside of maybe that last 5 or 6 minutes of the second, they've dominated this one.
A lot of
he's
shots.
Played well. Yeah, a lot of shots. And he scored for box here. Going to be all right. Looks as though she may be checking for concussion syndromes, which is always, especially close to playoff. And it looks like just shoulder to the head. Maybe if they're flashed in. We're back underway here with Howie Dome. Under 9 minutes to go. Some fights off a man. The Gators take this. We're up the high all the way through. Kept in at the far side blue line. And it'll be sent in by Vela. But back now by Steamboat's Sean Yonka. Yonka gets it to Morton. And Quinn Morton looks up ice. Tried to find Burnson. Ooh. And a big check just in front of the Steamboat. Bench, and another Sailor is down. So that's Zach Wall down hard as
Tris. That appeared to be a good shoulder
that we've seen of that. I mean, he is rated the contractor's choice and homeowner's friend. So Steamboat Center, that's designed for use online. I've got to say, because here, and you last better because they are I see that for me.
Oh, that's a tough to follow.
Yeah, and they didn't have anything on max preps, so
yeah, but you're professional. How do you handle
in this period and game 7-3 score on top. Quinn Morton and David LaPointe having words with the officiating crew, wanting a bit of an explanation as to why or why not there was a penalty on that last one, which there was not.
There was not a penalty.
So we will have the face-off just in front of the Steamboat bench. Nate Kelly and Grant McNamara flanking David LaPointe. One in. Yeah. Tacos just wide. Man, hit off one change. And then looks for shot on LaPointe there. Not sure if that was incidental or not. And here's Ridley now. Makes a move. Almost got through the defenders and then the puck's apart. And no one knew where it was as they on bodies. McNamara 1-on-3. Stick is broke. That was Benton who chipped up. Not enough that Ripley has, and he'll send it in low. To the near side, Gators in their own end now. Steamboat on. You remember. So they're going to try to really strong first few minutes of the period. Exactly what they need to do, and why 3.
They had before they came out, and
they did.
Yeah. I like when that happens.
Need to. Now it's going to be worked into the corner by the Gators. Colby Beckett tying up a man in front. Luke Borgney with the puck. Up ice. He's across the line. And now a big there for Ripley. That's see if he gets the come back. He's this hard. He's going to really for 7 2 players. That ball still going to sit there. Third period. We'll see what against Benton is. The full is off the ice, so he's his night. Unfortunately, that means that he may have concussion syndrome.
Be
concussed.
Good though that he would do it on his own.
Did you see what happened? Wow. So what are you around 3, bud?
I'm probably gonna be working.
Oh man, sad day because there's another game.
Oh, if I'm here, I'll come visit you.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, Sailors taking on Kent Denver, and then the boys and girls basketball taking on Eagle Valley tomorrow. All 3 of those can be heard on KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM.
Is Lowen going to have the call?
Has the camera just picked up and threw a man about and insisted in making that 15 feet. Here, Chips corner. Had to send it out front. Gators take over, though, in their own end. They'll break one out. A little toe drag at the blue line. Turned over. Burnson has it. And he's going to avoid the check and get one in deep. Kaminsky now tries on his upward. There's Colombo now. Sends one down. That's going to go for an icing. Back to Steamboat. 7-3 Sailors who are right left on the radar in his third stanza.
I think he should like back it and point and see how they guys.
They probably want to. It's a matter of how successfully they would. Here's Nate Kelly. He's going to try to turn the jet with 3. Eventually ends up firing up the near side. Griffin Malpe prepares himself. And the Gators McNamara. Don't know how he wasn't called. Maybe he was given it to. And they called it hockey wash. Score! Nate Kelly with 4 goals. And it's 8-3 with 3.5 minutes left in this one.
That's got to be a dagger in the heart for the goalie. They're picking up the physicality, trying to make a comeback, and here comes warm up the bus from crowd.
The game. Kaminsky throws his man to the boards, and then he looked back. It looks as though someone was chirping him from the bench. Kaminsky again. Ooh, on his side there. Trip. Start with something which doesn't why had to say what out of the game without shorted by Vela and we'll take in Nate Kelly on his own goal. He tried to hit him away from the puck. And now just off the bench, it's Thiel. He's going to try and hit this one in deep. Couldn't do it. And Letterly. Nate Kelly just went and absolutely cheated Letterly.
That was just it happened right in front of us.
That was, I don't care what you say to someone, you don't ever do that. He just
I'm not sure what to say here.
Yeah, me neither.
And I don't think Scott Glenn or
nobody saw it. We'll see what he gives him.
Yeah, I'm just not
1:33 left here in the third period. 5 minute for Slash. Do it if it's like that. That's one of those rules where, depending on the degree of it, you can call that a slash and give him 5 minutes. So, correct call there. 3 seconds left in the third period of play. Get through.
Awfully close to Mr. Glenn. You think he would utilize the ref's half circle over there by the penalty box and keep the players away from him.
So, I think that the game's going to be a little late getting started.
Oh. You mean the game after this, the women's game?
Indeed.
Are you going to call that one?
So, Nate Kelly in a game. Pretty productive for that 4 goals. The score here from the Howie Dome, 1:33 left. And now the coaching staff wants to have some words with Mr. Glenn.
So do you think, I don't know if I'd call that a fight, but you could say Nate Kelly got a Gordie Howe hat trick as well?
Yeah, probably.
You know, that's kind of with 4 goals to have an assist in there somewhere.
I don't think he does. So I've been meaning to ask you guacamole.
Avocado-like?
Explanation, though, of how you can tell alligators and crocodiles apart. It's really easy. With
crashing aggressive towards that, maybe. Tris thought he had to defend. Explain it. Go to that.
4.5 minutes left in the penalty, so that one won't carry over. But he may. I have to figure out. He may not be playing with the game. I believe you are ineligible or suspended for game.
You'll have to get to.
Yeah, I'm not 100% one. Off the draw, shots stopped by Tritz. And Beckett's fighting for it in the far side corner. Do have this one in the line. And shot tipped. I think it should go outside the zone. D. That's where Scott Glenn is motioning. So 48.6 seconds left in this game. 8-3 score. Established awesome play for moments. Then it became a little bit more broken up. Team starting to get a little heated. That's on the course to the late stage. Lumbo's chasing first. Tries to throw a man into the wall. Taken by the Gators. Flip side. And then pass right back down as Standley Lake. It's out of the side. Like the ball against Lake. Just 15.8 left.
Not going to hurt them tomorrow.
Yes. I agree with you. It will be interesting to see how they fare, and mentally too. I mean, the physical body, it's a strain mentally as well. Man gets run there. It's going to be a penalty in the late stages as Colby Beckett took that one. They come to the horn, and this one is over. 8-3, your final score here.
One of these trying to take Kobe.
It'll be interesting to see this one week from 98-9. The girls tip off basketball, that is, at 11. Boys are at 12:30, so full day of Sailor sports on our brother station, KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM. For Andrew Bilski, tuning in, this has been Sailors Hockey, KCOQ 100.5, The River.